Hi, a very good morning to all. This is the kickoff meeting for Atlanta Hardware Refresh project. These will be the agendas that we will going to cover in this presentation. We will discuss about Atlanta's present hardware, benefits of hardware refresh, our project timeline, teams involved in their tasks, possible challenges, and how to overcome those challenges. Now coming to Atlanta's present hardware and what is needed for this hardware refresh. So we presently have 3 HP DL380 Gen 6 server at Atlanta data center, and these are supporting 85 virtual servers and are running at their full capacity. So business now needs 50 more virtual servers to keep up with the demands of their customers, because of which we need higher capacity and more advanced servers. And this is where the hardware refresh comes into the picture. And these are the benefits of hardware refresh. It will reduce risk of incidents as the new hardware is less prone to issues. And it will also tend to minimize complexity through hardware standardization, because we have all the HP DL380s, and the new servers that we are planning to buy are also HP 380 Gen 9. So we have standardized hardware infrastructure. So we are trying to reduce all the compatibility issues. That's why we are going with the same model but advanced version. It will also enhance capabilities, functionality by using new hardware. It lower capital and operating expenses. It improve visibility into future infrastructure investment. It centralized funding of required infrastructure. So this is our project timeline, and it will take about 14 weeks to complete all the tasks, from ordering hardware to hardware refresh completed and signed off by the project manager. So ordering hardware will take about 2 to 3 weeks before we receive hardware, and it will be verified by the respective teams. Network team will verify the network switches, platform will verify the servers, and storage will verify the storage arrays. And the network configuration will be done in about a week time, while the servers are racked and cabled by the facilities team. And then the storage configuration will be done by the storage team, and it will take about 1 week, which brings the platform team, which will take the maximum amount of time, that is the 4 weeks, to do operating system installation and creation of the servers. And after the servers are created, the backup servers will be handed over to the backup team, who will do the net backup configuration and the tape library in a week time. And then a window of downtime will be scheduled, and it will take about 3 weeks of time to move the present virtual servers from old infrastructure to new infrastructure. So this is a comparison between our present hardware and the future hardware. As you can see, we presently have 3 HP ProLiant DL380 Gen 6 server, and we are planning to go for DL380 Gen 9 servers, which have a better CPU and 4 times memory. And we also planning to upgrade the storage from HP to EMC, because HP is having legacy technology and EMC have a lot more feature and can be managed with much less issues. Now coming to the software requirements and the licensing requirements. For the platform team, we need this VMware ESXi, we will need VMware ESXi 6.0 and their licenses for unlimited cores. We also need the vCenter Server 6.0 and Windows 2012, as well as the HP Reload firmware that will be used for remote management of the servers. Cisco firmware will be needed by the network team, and Symantec Net Backup appliance will be needed by the backup team to do the master immediate server configuration. And the last Emulex 1 Command Manager 10 will be used by storage team to manage the storage area network. So these are the various teams involved. Network team, who will be responsible for installation and configuration of switches, routers, ports, and other network devices. And the storage team, who will be responsible for installation and configuration of SAN. And the backup team, who will create master and media server and do the tape library configuration for the backup servers. And the platform team, who will create all the servers and install the operating system and configure the virtual infrastructure. So now coming to the tasks assigned to various teams, and these are the tasks assigned to the network team. And the Bob Johnson, who is the team lead for the network team, will be taking care of these tasks. This will include the switch configuration and the IP allocation to all the new servers that are created by the platform team. And these are the tasks that will be taken care of by the storage team. It will include the SAN switch configuration and assigning the LUNs to the new infrastructure and document everything. And these are the tasks by the backup team, and David Jacob from their team will be taking care about these, and he will do the tape library configuration and the installation of master and media server for net backup, and do the testing in the end. And Amish Sharma, who is the team lead for the platform team, he will be responsible to create the ESX server, which will host all the virtual machines and will be handling all the virtual machines from the existing infrastructure. He will do operating system installation and vCenter installation, and he will do the testing also. Now coming to the challenges that we might face. We might have data corruption or missing data or data loss issue. There are chances that there might be extended or unexpected downtime. And there might be application performance issues. And there might be technical compatibility problem as well. And sometimes data isn't restored to the original location or new OS, which is also a thing that should be kept in mind before doing the migration. And these are the steps that we need to take to overcome the challenges. First is protecting data integrity. And to prevent that, we will be performing a secure backup of all the critical business data in an obvious necessity before replacing company hardware. We will be working on multiple sites, so we need to manage the time, as there will be going to be a time difference between these sites. To get the optimum result, we have to plan it in advance. We also have to avoid the user time downtime, because the client doesn't want to have their application down for a long time. We will also be taking care of integration and testing to avoid any issues after deployment. And we will be also training the people who will going to use those virtual servers. And the necessary measures will be taken to proper disposal of hardware. Let's come to conclusion now. So we will be optimizing our facilities hardware refresh, And we will be doing that in a planned way. So optimizing a facility's hardware refresh policy is a powerful way to impact a significant portion of capital and operating expense budget. And with our hardware refresh program, customer can analyze their current infrastructure landscape and develop a hardware refresh roadmap driving maximum business return. So this is how we are going to make this project a success, and it will increase the reliability and capital efficiency. If you guys have any questions, you can raise your hand and I will answer them in order. Thank you and have a great day.